In this video, I'm going to share 3 key principles for creating peace of mind in marriage with money. For the best advice on how to build your business with your family, subscribe to my channel to be informed of a new video every Tuesday. So one of the key areas that is a big challenge in partnership with regards to personal business finances, each of us is individual view of risk. Entrepreneurs can be less risk sensitive to maybe their spouses, and what it is about making sure that we understand each other's perspectives on risk. What does that actually mean? So we come back to that piece about standards again, where we say the standard for our risk profile together and our risk profiles individually is this. So for example, we're not going to put a guarantee over the family home, but we might put a guarantee over if we own a flat. As long as we're bringing in the right amount of money on a monthly basis, then we agree that we can invest some of the other funds that are in the business. But it's about establishing baseline around risk and reward and return. And I think you need to do that very early on so that you can actually set the communication levels in a way that you actually both understand where you're coming from. So the next one is return on investment, and not just a financial return. So in many ways, it's about what do we as partners and as family receive in return for the money and time we invest. And that can be about, for example, Netflix is a cost, but actually if your children and you as a family are enjoying that time, it's an investment. And it's a different mindset to being, well, we are spending this money. In the same way as where we spend our time, what we're talking about is what kind of return are we getting, and are we clear about what each of us views as a viable return on that investment? As business owners, we can think, well, if I'm spending 12 hours a day trying to build my business and I'm making some progress, that's great. Whereas we can find out our partners are saying, well, actually, if you spent a couple of hours helping the kids with their homework in the evening, that would, from a family perspective, be a greater return on investment of your time and our time together. So and the third one is what's yours, mine and ours. And that doesn't just apply to our personal funds, that also applies to the business. It's important that the business's funds is considered when you're looking at what is each of yours, what is ours, as a family and as a partnership, whether it be like a joint account or the like, but also that we bring the business into the conversation, because ultimately that is ours. And how we then choose to look at in the connectivity of our funds, it's the analogy I've always used is that it's different pockets in the same pair of trousers. And yes, they might be individual bank accounts, but ultimately what we're looking to do is create a golden thread between all that is ours. So a solution that we found that works in this household is the creation of an end-to-end solution that is one version of the truth, which is transparency. And that is how we having a communication between Loanne and I, which is all about knowing, and Loanne having complete sight of everything that we do, what's it where and what goes where. So we are able to make a decision. When we make decisions around what we do with our funds, we understand what the impact of what happens in the business happens on us, and what we need from a family perspective, or when changes happen here in the family, what that means for the business. The changes that this has actually brought about is far, far, far better decision making from our side. So when we're looking at what we want, especially in our personal lives, when we've got opportunities in our personal lives, we understand where we are, and that's just brought clarity, complete clarity, and actually given us both a great more deal of confidence in what's going on. And that's not confidence in the sense that everything's okay. It's confidence in the sense of we know where we are. And when we're talking about anything that we're doing personally or with the business, we do it with one set of eyes, and we can then have a clear conversation about what the right route forward for us is, irrespective of how challenging that can be. So having shared the challenges and some of the ideas for solutions, it's really important. Something which I've always believed is relationships go the way money flows, and money can be the biggest challenge for any partnership. What I really would love to know is to go and have a look at the way you manage your own money, but also how you communicate with your partner around what's important to them, what's important to you, where your perspectives are right now, and come together to find a way of working together that works for you, that enables us to have that kind of smile on our faces where our partners are concerned, and that enables us to bring our families and business together, especially for our finances. If you enjoyed this video, please see my other videos on From Courage to Confidence and the Connected Family Plan. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.